Hello and welcome back to SnowRunner, y'all, and in this video, we are going to be jumping into the location of the new, or rather upcoming, Neo Falcon 2000, and we are playing this on the public test server, testing Season 11, at the point now at which I assume it's probably in the later stages, maybe nearing up to what would eventually be a release build. So, if we go into photo mode real quick, you'll see the Neo Falcon 2000 stranded right there in the freezing waters, and we're gonna actually run right up here and accept this task. Now, real quick note about the truck, it is a PC only mod, and any information that you might be curious about in regards to the truck will be in the description box down below. Also, I will say, I know it's really beat up right now, but the drive to get out here is a long one, and there are really no opportunities to repair your truck in between unless you stop at a repair station, which this map does have, although on the way out here, I didn't really realize that the map had one. So, without any further ado and all that out of the way, let's go ahead and kick this task off and get this thing recovered. All right, a rare vehicle discovered. Now let's see. Well, if it isn't our friend. See that car over there in the swamp? She's been stuck in there for forever. Many people tried and failed to salvage her, and if you manage to get her out, she's oh my god, I can't talk. She's sure to serve you well. Also, that log is, like, possessed. It literally, like, jumped up out of the ground and, like, rolled away. Y'all saw that, right? Okay, like, I'm not the only one that saw that. Good. Good, good. All right. So let's go ahead and back on in here. Oh, this gets properly deep, like, really, really quickly. So, we're gonna have to do some fairly long-distance winching for this. And this mud is gnarly. Come on. Probably just gonna pull it on the winch for most of the way. Not bad. And now I'm gonna alter my position slightly. Almost there. And we pretty much got it. Now, here's my question, though. Now that we've gotten it out, where do we need to take it? And we actually need to be properly careful about this because I didn't bring a trailer. Okay, so the repair shop is down here at the train station. So it's not all that far of a drive. Oh, excuse you. They disconnected the winch on us. Come on. Tighten the winch up. So we're just going to have to be a little bit on the careful side on the way back so that we don't run into any issues like, for example, well, throwing the Falcon into the trees and then getting it tied up in a situation that's even more difficult to recover than before. Although I will say I'm really excited that we get to stop by a repair station because not only does the Neo Falcon need it, but our Duramax needs it too. It needs it really bad, actually. Now, this second map in the Season 11 region is actually really entertaining for multiple reasons. One, the lack of a garage really does keep you on your toes. And two, you actually, at least for me, I find myself being really motivated to explore this map since there are so many backwoods trails and mud bogs and things like that to kind of keep you occupied, that there ends up being a lot to do on sort of the, well, I guess what's the best way to say it? I mean, a lot to do on sheerly the exploration front of things. God, that thing must be, oh no, here we go, yep. I mean, we are coming up on a repair station anyway, so, oh my god! Yeah, you care to keep yourself under control back there? I mean, it probably doesn't because, you know, stock SnowRunner suspension is pretty much like the spring rate is, you know, throw you into the stratosphere spring rate. And that's fine, but I mean, don't worry about it. It's gonna be just a-okay. Oh my god! Good thing we're dropping this off at a repair station. Good freaking thing. We're gonna need one for the truck, too. God, I almost wonder if we can fling it into the repair station. You know what I mean? Like, if we can take a really wide arcing turn and then let it go and just have it roll into the repair station. You know, we might be able to. Let's see. I'm going to try this. I know this is really dumb, but I'm going to try it. Because, I mean, we might as well. We're going to be repairing anyway. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What? Well, that went about as well as I could have hoped. Oh, no. Wait. Oh. As ironic as it is, the repair station needs to be repaired. Wow. Wow. Screw you. I am so mad. Okay, bring us the construction materials so we can get back to work. How much stuff do you need? Vehicle spare parts from the temporary train unloading area. Okay, well, do you have a trailer store? No. Doesn't look like it anyway. I'm just sad now. I'm just genuinely sad now. Like, I'm gonna have to go and get, okay. All right, well, I'll tell you what. Stop the engine. We'll handle this later. Here's our Neo Falcon 2000. Let's recover it back to the Mountain Ridge garage. So A, it can be repaired, and B, we will at least have it in kind of a central location, because I guarantee you the Neo Falcon 2000 is not going to help us in terms of getting that repair station back up and running. It's just not going to help whatsoever. And also, it looks a lot better when it's not in junkyard spec. All right, so let's go ahead and run through the customization on this thing real quick. I never really spent any time going over this thing before, so I'm actually super curious. So let's see. We start off with a C+ power to weight rating. That is very, very low. I mean, even by vanilla truck standards, that's very low. Then we have a B, or rather a B-, and then we have just a standard B. So this thing is really, really, really slow. Like, you're going to be dealing with slow speeds across the board. Okay, so we still need to find the fine-tuned gearbox, ironically, in Wisconsin. Then we have the freeway and the SnowRunner. Then suspension-wise, we got stock and raised, which the raised is actually a pretty good amount of lift. And then tires-wise, it looks like no matter whether you are lifted or not, or no, you do actually get to go up a little bit to a 38. So I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and do some, we'll do some chained 38s. That'll be probably a fairly good across-the-board selection for this map. And then from there, we can grab probably the Autonomous Scout is going to be the best option for this thing. And then spare wheel, I'm going to leave it because it integrates with the body. And then, ooh, okay, those look cool. But they're not as practical as this because they just sheerly don't sit as high. So let's go ahead and do, I don't know how I feel about that cage. I mean, it's stylized and it's interesting, but I think I'm just going to go with the roof rack instead. And then rear bumper wise, oh, that's cool. They come with rear mounted winches. I dig that. And then let's see, reinforced bar up front or defender bumper up front. We're going to do the reinforced bar. And then let's see, the steps, I am not feeling those. Stock sill covers, angled visor. I tell you what, we'll just do the angled sun visor and we'll do these, but that doesn't mean I like them. And then let's see, fender pack, other fender pack, and then stock wings. I think we'll do these because those look a little bit more like high clearance. And then wheels-wise, you got a very small selection. You can literally option 1 or option 2. And then among your solid colors, you also have a few other kind of just assorted color combinations. I do like them, but I'm not sure how overall popular they're going to be. And then we're going to go ahead and throw the Bobble Dar up there on the dash, and you can go through and select whichever one of the air fresheners you want. And let's see. I mean, it's pretty much the standard selection. And you do have, well, it looks like a decent amount of, like, sticker placement. I'm down for that. And then again, of course, you have your standard exterior sticker placement as well, your windshield stickers, and your range of hood ornaments, although that seems pretty far back on the hood. I would probably have them a little bit further forward, but again, that's entirely up to y'all. I usually don't run the hood ornaments because I kind of like that more, you know, kind of clean look on the front of the hood, usually anyway. It depends on the vehicle. And now, let's go ahead and fire this thing up. I haven't heard that startup sound in forever. Like, genuinely not in forever. That is a very, very interesting choice for a dash. It's like, oh, that is super weird. It's a horizontal speedometer. I haven't seen a horizontal speedometer in anything for many, many years, honestly. I figured they had all been phased out by now. Now, it definitely is a little quicker than I figured it was going to be, because I figured it was going to be, especially with that really low power to weight rating, I figured it was just going to feel catastrophically slow. And while it's definitely no, like, speed machine, it's definitely better than you would expect it to be, at least better than I expected it to be, considering the power to weight rating. But like, it's still scurrying up the hill in high range, and it's doing a pretty dang good job of it. Now, would I use this to explore a mod map like TNB Trails? No, I would not. But if you're looking to add another vanilla scout to your garage, it's not a bad option. But if y'all enjoyed this episode of the Season 11 DLC filmed on the public test server, let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Hit the like button if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and I will see y'all next time.